You was working as a cocktail maker
in a cocktail bar
when I met Canoe. It kind of works, doesn't it? This is OMGB on the sofa from Tokyo. I'm Justin Morehouse. You'll often find me up a creek without a paddle. Today though, please welcome Team GB kayaking duo Liam Heath and Debs Kerr, everybody! Hi guys! Take a seat, nice to see you. How are you doing?
Yeah, very good, thank you.
Excited to see you both. It's a delight on the sofa because we've got experience and we've got yourself making your debut. We'll start with you, Liam, because this is your third Olympic Games.
It is, yeah.
And you go to the Olympics, you turn up and you always come back with something, don't you? Little souvenir.
I do,
Show us your medal. What have you got there, my friend?
So this is my fourth medal.
His fourth medal, everybody!
And this time it's a beautiful bronze.
A beautiful bronze, look at that, beautiful.
They get heavier every year, I think, or every time round.
Or maybe you get weaker, Liam. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe that is the
Maybe that's
problem,
what it is.
yeah.
Tell me about the sport then. Tell me the canoe sprint in a kayak. It's one of the most confusing things I've ever heard of. So you're a canoeist, so you're kayaking, but it's called canoe sprint.
Yeah, so the discipline at the Games is called canoe sprint, but we actually compete in kayak. There is canoe that does sprint as well. It's kind of defined by the one-bladed paddle.
Yep.
A kayak is what you sit in, it's closed deck, and it's a double-bladed paddle.
And you don't know really, it's that fast, and on the short circuit stuff, sometimes it's like sprinting, isn't it? I mean, it literally is sprinting, so you don't know who's won. You're like, photo finishes all the time.
It is, yeah. So our top speeds can get up to, like, say, for me, about 24 kilometers an hour, and I'm doing about 180 strokes a minute.
Wow. You, I know this about you, earlier in your career, and I was trying to make a pun out of this. You was working as a cocktail maker
in a cocktail bar
when I met Canoe. It kind of works, doesn't it?
I think that's been a headline in a newspaper at some point.
That was an original joke. I know family's very important to you. They're all waiting at home to meet you, including is she 3 or 4, your daughter?
She's 3 at the minute. She turns 4 next month.
Turns 4 next month. And you took a year off when she was born.
It wasn't quite a year off. It was taking a bit of a back seat. I still focused on training, but more in a crew boat with some of the guys in the team. Also giving me a bit of time to become a father and learn how to do that because, it's an incredibly tough job to get a hang of.
I'll be honest with you, when I read that you took a year off, I thought maybe you'd retired and then spent a year being a dad and went, no, I'm getting back. That's what I'm doing. And at the other end of the scale, I know family's dead important for you as well, Debs. Your parents, listen to this is lovely. Your parents and your family, they've been operating on Japan time.
Yeah. So I think my dad's been doing some little 30-minute walks when he's been getting too nervous in the middle of the night, which probably isn't the best idea in Liverpool in Scotland. But
and they've really got into it, and I know they've been making these origami cranes.
Yeah, they've made 1,000 of them, which is supposed to be good luck.
It looks a little bit like that.
Yeah, it's like we've got them in the house, these origami things, but 1,000 of them in Motherwell. What's next for you both? Are you still focused on Paris, Liam? Are you going to make it your 4th Olympics?
I mean, that's a decision and a discussion I've got to have with my wife in terms of the future.
Make it now, mate. She's not here. Brilliant to meet you both. They can kayak, but can they cup stack? Let's find out. Okay, Liam, you are an extremely proficient Olympian. When you go, you always come back with the medal. Can you cup stack though? Here we go, in your own time. Time!
6.85.
6.85! Okay, Deborah, it's your turn. You've seen how it's done. Let's go for it. Time!
8.1.
8.1 seconds! Fabulous performance! Fantastic scores, 6.85 and 8.10, both firmly ensconced on a leaderboard. Well done, brilliant pair of you. Thanks for joining us today. You've been a lovely pair. Give it up for Liam Heath and Debs Kerr, everybody!